Chapter 6, 3 Revenue Models. Which is best? When it comes to choosing the correct path for being a financial professional, there are a few ways to get into the business. The various positions are typically associated with various revenue models. I believe the best way to decide on your entry point into this industry is to choose the revenue model that appeals to you most. Here are 3 positions and their associated revenue models, along with the pros and cons of each for you to consider and compare. Number 1, fee-only financial planner. As the title suggests, fee-only financial planners derive their income by charging clients a fee to design a formal financial plan. The fee can vary from as little as $1,000 to 5 figures, depending on the complexity and size of the client's estate. One benefit of being a fee-only financial planner is that the industry and society as a whole tend to attach a certain status and elitism to this category. Many people consider this category of advisors to be elite financial professionals. This can be a tough way to enter the business, but it can become lucrative and rewarding. You might want to consider this role a few years into your career. Even if you don't become a fee-only financial planner exclusively, this is a valuable service to add to your business down the road. One of the challenges of being a fee-only financial planner is that it takes a lot of time to put these plans together. It requires meeting with prospects to determine their goals, dreams, priorities, concerns, fears, and current financial situation, and then building a financial plan they can follow to achieve those goals. In any sales-related business, the number one activity that leads to initial success is lead generation, determining who is your target market and then reaching out to them to describe the services and unique value you offer. This is a time-consuming activity and requires a strong marketing approach, a solid online presence, and consistent follow-up. A second challenge of being a fee-only financial planner is the lump sum that clients will need to pay you. How many people do you feel will be willing to write you a check for $1,000, $5,000, or more for you to put a financial plan together for them, especially when you're just starting out in this business? To determine how many clients you'll need to work with to meet your goals, decide what income you want to make for the year, divide that number by the average fee you'll receive to develop clients' financial plans. Once you have several dozen clients who are paying you a few $1,000s a year, you have a renewable income stream. Predictable revenue is always a good thing. Number 2, financial advisor. The second type of financial role you can fill when entering the industry is a financial advisor. This is someone who charges a fee to manage assets, such as a stock portfolio, a retirement account, or some other type of liquid assets. Financial advisors make money by charging clients an annual fee to manage their investments. A fee of 1% of the client's portfolio is common. The advisors have to split that fee with the firm they represent. In some cases, a 50-50 split. This means you're getting about 50 cents on every $100 your clients allow you to invest. At first, it might seem rather scary to be in charge of all those assets and investing them for a client when you don't have a ton of experience in the business. But this is one of the myths about the industry. Financial advisors don't typically go in and select every individual stock and security in their clients' portfolios. They're typically working with professional money managers who have access to predictive analyses and can recommend a mix of assets that can give clients good returns in the market. So really, your role as a financial advisor is finding prospective clients and then matching them with various money managers you've learned about who you think might be a good fit for them. One downside to the compensation model for financial advisors is that your portion of the annual fees you charge your clients will be paid to you monthly. Let's say your client's portfolio is worth $1 million and your 1% fee for managing those assets for the year comes to $10,000. Remember, you might have to pay your company half of that, so you net $5,000. Divided into 12 months, that comes to $416 per month. As you can see, you're not going to make a lot of revenue right at first. Again, predictable revenue is desirable though. So once you build up a solid clientele, these monthly payments will add up. So in the sense, this is a great model to create predictable and long-term revenue while helping clients put together great strategies to grow their investments. Again, you'll want to decide what your income goal is. What amount of money do you need to make each year to meet that goal? Let's say you're one of those career changers who's coming into the business. You already earn more than $100,000 a year. And let's say you want to hit an income goal of $10,000 per month to start in business for a total of $120,000 per year. To make $10,000 per month working with just one client, you would have to find someone who has $24 million to invest with you. Here's how the math works. 24 million, the value of your client's portfolio, times 1%, the fee you charge to manage those assets equals $240,000, the total your client will pay in fees. Times 50%, you have to pay half that amount to your company, equals $120,000, your half of the fee. Divided by 12, equals $10,000. You'll receive 1/12 of that total fee each month for the 12 months of the year. You would have to acquire a client with $24 million who wants you to manage their accounts immediately to start generating $10,000 per month in income. How realistic is that? I would say I've never seen that done in my 15-year career in the business, from seasoned veterans trying to bring in $24 million from one account in a single year. I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm just saying it would be extremely unlikely for someone to do that. So, how would you reach your income goal? One way is to charge a higher fee, but it will be difficult to charge more than the average fee if you're just starting out. Financial advisors who've been managing assets for many years and have a lot of experience are able to charge more. Even so, let's just say you double your fee and charge 2% per year, which would be at the extreme top of the market. You would still need to find a client with $12 million in investments right away to earn your income goals. Again, operating this way is a long-term strategy and something you should add to your practice eventually. But focusing on this approach right away is difficult to create a livable income for your business without having to supplement it. Number 3, commission-based financial services professional. A third way to enter the financial services business is to be a commission-based financial services professional. Typically, the way this goes is that you enter the business and obtain your life and health insurance license, and then you quickly get your securities licenses, the Series 6 or Series 7 and 63. The Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, FINRA, oversees all securities licensing procedures and requirements. FINRA administers many of the exams that must be passed to become a licensed financial professional. It also performs all relevant disciplinary and record-keeping functions. FINRA administers the Series 6 license, known as the Limited Investment Securities License. It also allows holders to sell packaged investment products such as mutual funds, variable annuities, and unit investment trusts. This license is also required for insurance agents who sell variable products of any kind because securities constitute the underlying investments within those products. FINRA also administers the Series 7's license, known as the General Securities Representative License. It authorizes licensees to sell virtually any type of individual security. This includes common and preferred stocks, call and put options, bonds, and other individual fixed income investments, and all forms of packaged products, except those that require a life insurance license to sell. The only major type of securities or investments that Series 7 licensees are not authorized to sell are commodities, futures, real estate, and life insurance. Another organization, the North American Securities Administrators Association, oversees the licensing requirements of the Series 63 license. Known as the Uniform Securities Agent License, the Series 63 is required by each state and authorizes licensees to transact business within the state. All Series 6 and 7 licensees must carry this license as well. When you sell these products, you will receive an upfront commission that allows for immediate cash flow. Let me give you an example. Let's say you are a new financial professional who goes out and meets with a young couple who needs life insurance. Let's say the premium for that life insurance costs them $100 a month. The commission and overall revenue with additional allowances that the company might pay could be equal to around $1,000. Now, it's pretty simple to find clients like that who need and can afford life insurance policies that cost $100 a month. If you acquire enough clients, you can hit your income goals. If your income goal is $10,000 a month, you would need about 120 of those clients each year, which is 10 new clients per month. It will be much easier to accomplish that than to find enough people to give you $24 million to manage their investments. Now, the nice part is that many of the people who allow you to write their life insurance also have investments. There's nothing to keep you from helping with those investment needs as well. But if you're just focused on the investment needs, my experience says you're not going to learn how to sell the life insurance and other products that help them with their risk mitigation planning. You'll most likely jump straight to the investments and miss out on a lot of the startup cash flow that's so crucial to the new sponsored entrepreneur, as well as the true holistic needs of the client. As a sponsored entrepreneur, you will follow a process. If you're working for the right company as a sponsored entrepreneur, you will follow a planning process that is holistic in its approach in how you help your clients reach their financial goals. Working for an established company, you will benefit from its long history of developing and refining effective processes for finding clients and serving their needs optimally for the long term. If you were to start a business entirely on your own, you would have to develop and refine those systems on your own. You'll meet with people to discover their financial situations and their dreams, desires, and goals for the future. Then you'll put together a customized financial plan to help them reach those goals. This might include life insurance, disability insurance, investment accounts, college funds for their kids, retirement plan funding, and tax planning to help limit their tax exposure, among many other things. Most of America cannot afford to pay a fee for this type of comprehensive planning. So most of America has no access to these elite fee-only financial planners. Commission-based financial professionals are the only people who are providing any type of financial guidance to the majority of America because they can put in place some simple, inexpensive products that pay them a commission and enable them to dedicate the time to do this. And as you build up your practice, you can add additional services to create recurring revenue streams. It's a win-win for you and your consumers. And it's a win for America because this is the only way the average American citizen is going to get human-based financial advice. This is just one component of the power of being a sponsored entrepreneur and entering the financial services profession through the commission-based financial professional model. Today, there are more specialties and designations for commission-based advisors than ever. They can even be more educated and valuable to their clients than fee-only advisors. Many obtain industry designations, which require specific courses of training, study, and continuing education. There are more than 200 professional designations in this industry, such as the Certified Financial Planner, Chartered Financial Consultant, and Chartered Life Underwriter. Some companies will pay for advisor candidates to obtain designations as part of their trainings. Others require that you have certain designations before they hire you. For this reason, it can be difficult to get a quick start in this business. Choose a sponsor company that offers support in this area and encourages lifelong learning. Reach out to me and I will help connect you with such a company.